The Boys finale arrived and the show is over. That's it. Done. 7 years, 5 seasons. It's over. And we the fans expected way much from the finale. I'm talking about myself. But looking at the ratings from IMDb, you can get the point that everyone expected something else. And why are we disappointed? Because the end wasn't that bad, it wasn't something that we didn't expect, but there were big letdowns from the production. We get a finale that had every opportunity to go down as one of the greatest endings in TV history. Instead, it just shuffled out the door like it was embarrassed of it. And actually that pisses me off. Because this show deserves better. We deserved better. And look, I'm not one of the type of guys that will go scream, this is the worst finale ever, it's worse than Stranger Things finale, No, it was fine. But for a show like The Boys, which the word fine, it's not a common use, it's either amazing or that's garbage. Like season 4, it had amazing moments, it had some very bad moments. But the first 3 seasons, they were great, they were awesome actually. And the finale just was fine. It was nothing special. And I don't know if the problem is within me because I got my hopes pumped up to the roof because of the advertising, because of everything, and I kinda got myself let down. But here's the thing that made The Boys special from day one. It was mean. It was uncomfortable. We've all wanted to have superpowers at some point in our lives. And The Boys shows precisely what will happen if in our world superpowers were a common thing. Because Homelander is a great character, amazing character. Anthony Starr played it. Nothing, you can say nothing bad about this guy and his performance. It was great. Fuck all of this. It's completely fucked up and nobody's coming to save you. I don't kinda like the ending because the whole build up for the ending was fuck everybody else, and the ending was more like love always wins at the end. And I'm just disappointed. I didn't expect that. I mean, what show have we been watching for the last 5 years? And I can give you some perspective. Think about Breaking Bad. Why is this show so iconic? Because it kept the feeling of season 1 throughout the season 5, and it's so great. It's so great. It has a story that has not changed throughout the episodes. It's just perfect from start to finish. And The Boys had that potential. It had the potential to be special. I mean, Walter White doesn't get a redemption arc. He dies alone in his meth lab. His one purpose in his life. And even Game of Thrones, and I know the last 2 seasons are so bad because they were a disaster, because they were rushed, like the ending of The Boys. The idea of Bran becoming the king was not that bad, in my opinion. In The Boys finale, we get Homelander dying, we get Butcher dying, and like the world gets a little bit better. Well, no, it doesn't work like that. Because, I mean, Butcher is right. There are a lot of superheroes that are with the same mindset as Homelander, and they are bad as him. And maybe they're even worse than him. So, yeah, I'm with Butcher when it comes to genociding the whole superhero race, you know? After 5 seasons of telling you how the system is so corrupt and it can be fixed, now a small group of people that have the opportunity to change that says, nah, fuck that, I don't want to do that, it will be a genocide, it's not good. Yes, that's the point, it's not good, but something has to be changed to reverse the damage, you know? And the whole build-up for the ending, what the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? Don't let me start about the JMV situation. We had characters from JMV show up for 2 episodes, I think, and they did a really good job starting that car or van or something, I don't know. They went to Canada. We didn't see a fight with them, we didn't see anything from them. They were just there. And I don't know, it's so disappointing because I loved that show. I actually loved it, I adored it. Butcher's arc was handled kind of okay. It was just rushed. I mean, it had to be a little bit longer, maybe 1 episode more or something like that. The whole point of his character, that he hated superheroes, it was shown great. Again, Anthony Starr was one of the greats from the entire series. He was the greatest, actually, not one of the great. He was the greatest. He will go down as history with maybe the greatest performance we have seen in TV history. I can confidently say that he's maybe one of the greatest performances in TV history for antagonist. I think it was great, actually. It was great. The Boys is still one of the greatest shows of this decade. The first 3 seasons were great. They were absolutely amazing. And I will die on that hill if somebody starts to hate them now. They were magnificent. But great shows deserve great endings. And The Boys didn't quite get that. I don't like the ending. And they just stumbled across the finish line. And it's disappointing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in 5 years somebody will watch the ending and they will say it's great and the whole the whole 5th season was great, but it didn't stuck with me. I mean, it was not good. It was not good. So tell me in the comments what did you think, and yeah, if you liked this video you can subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.